Hey everyone, Haggy here, and welcome to another analysis of an upcoming Mega Evolution in Pokemon Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Today's Pokemon will be Mega Lopuny. Now, this isn't a Mega that I was necessarily super excited for, but at the same time, it looks like it's going to be pretty good, so I figured I'd still cover it. So, it's going to gain the fighting typing, so it'll be a normal fighting. Its attack and its speed are supposed to be raised pretty heavily, and it's going to get that scrappy ability. I think it's definitely going to be a threat. Definitely going to be a threat. Just like Altaria though, I think the highest I'm going to see it really reach is UU. But it does have an interesting switching strategy as a Limber. You could definitely switch it into a T-Wave for that. Just saying, and then that could honestly either be a chance to set up or Mega Evolve there and then and punch the crap out of whatever's doing it. I think that's just a little idea I want to spit out there before we actually get into the main part of the video. Design wise, I think it's pretty neat. They did a pretty good job of making it look like it's more fighty, more ready to go out there and punch someone in the face. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever run one of these on my team. I'll definitely try it out one day, kind of like as a gimmick, or just see how it works and how funny it'll be, but I'm not super excited about actually using this Pokemon. But let's go ahead and get to some sets here real quick. Our first one will be what I think will pretty much be its flagship set. Now, keep in mind, by the way, that you can change Return out for Power-Up Punch at any point. That'd definitely be a good idea. But we're running a Max Attack and Max Speed nature. We're going to be running it Scrappy. Now, I don't know Jolly or Adamant until I see those stats. I can't tell you until I see those stats, you know. Now, we're going to be running Drain Punch as our first move slot as a great recovery option to get us back a lot of HP and hit really hard with a base 75 fighting type stab move there. We're going to be running Return as our normal type stab that'll just hit anything hard, really. Like I said, you could run Power-Up Punch in that slot though, if you do feel like it. For coverage, we're going to be running either Ice or Thunder Punch in the third move slot. You could do Fire Punch since it can learn all three elemental punches, but I just can't really see a situation where Fire Punch would be more useful than either of these two. And in the final slot, we'll be running that Quick Attack and or Fake Out. Fake Out would be a moment like, okay, I want to guarantee my Mega Evolution, make sure I get up there, so I'm going to switch in as my Lopuny, possibly even on that T-Wave. We're going to go ahead and fake out our target so that way we can't take damage right now, and far inner focus, you protect yourself, and pretty much get ready and get in position with your new stats, because when you Mega Evolve, the turn that you Mega Evolve, you actually use the Speed Calc from your previous evolution. So in this case, you might want to. Or, for a priority move, I would recommend Quick Attack in there, since it's stab, and I mean, it's kind of the best it's gotten priority. Probably Fake Out might be your better bet on that, but Quick Attack is definitely something that should not be ignored there. Now, one thing I will say before we move on to the next set is I think one thing that Mega Lopuny will be great for is countering Sableye. I understand Sableye isn't like super used, but it will definitely be a hard counter to Sableye pretty much. I understand the Will-O-Wisp will definitely be an issue there though, so take that one how you will, but being able to hit it with a super effective fighting move will decimate it barring Will-O-Wisp. I guess so, Wiz Will-O-Wisp in there, it won't be the best counter for it, but it will still be a counter, I think. I still think it'll be a counter. And if this thing's already in here, stuff like Sableye, or Gengar, Trevenant, Cofagrigus, none of those will be able to switch in, actually, and feel safe on that because of that Scrappy ability, so it opens up for new sweeping options, too, I think. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. It really will. Now, this is a weird little gimmicky set that I can't really tell you the exact attack or sorry, I can tell you the exact attack you want. I can't really tell you the max speed or HP that you really want to be rolling on this. or even your max attack. Actually, I can honestly tell you, you probably don't want that either. Until those stats are confirmed, I really can't tell you that. This is a support Lopuny. Kind of a mix in a phaser and a status inflictor. You would either be running this adamant or jolly, or you could run it even more bulky with impish, probably would be what I'd suggest on it then, in that case, but I don't know on that one. This set though was to deal pretty heavy damage to your opposing enemy's team, and kind of phase them out if you have hazards on the field or just spread status on their team. So we're going to be running Circle Throw as our primary phasing move here. It's a base 60 power fighting move, 90% accuracy. You hit an opponent and it phases them out and switches them with a different Pokemon. Pretty self-explanatory on that one. We're going to have Thunder Wave or Toxic as your status that you're trying to spread there. Now keep in mind, you can feel free to put Toxic and Thunder Wave on the set, but I think that'd kind of be weird. And you replace the bottom one. Food for thought there. You have Drain Punch in case you start getting low on HP. And we have either Return or Healing Wish in the bottom set. Now Return would be for dealing more heavy damage on a Pokemon that you phase in. Healing Wish would be though, say your Lopuny is getting really low on HP. Since it's got a high speed, you can take advantage of that with your Healing Wish and go ahead and pretty much sack off your Lopuny and completely heal one of your other Pokemon. I honestly think that would work really well. But if you don't like that, Return's an option, or Toxic or Thunder Wave would be an option in that 4th move slot. Poo. Okay. Without further ado though everyone, I really do hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't think Mega Lopuny will be a big thing, but I do think it will be a thing. There was a little spoiler in this video there if you caught that for what my next episode's gonna be, so you can definitely look forward to that one. Without further ado though people, everybody, you have a great day.